It wasn't therapy or a big complicated routine that helped me mentally, but it was these very small and very free daily habits. Healing doesn't have to be complicated. You can make very minor shifts in your everyday life that can make drastic changes. So, I want to share with you the 5 things that I did in my own life that actually work and that actually leveled up my mindset. My name is Maddie, by the way, and thank you for being here. But the first thing that I did was curate my environment. You can't control the world, but you can control your immediate environment, your own world, what you fill it with. So that means the media you consume, the TV, songs, music. What media we consume impacts us whether we realize it or not. So making the intentional steps to curate it, full of things that inspire me, lift me up, educate me, leave me feeling uplifted rather than drained or bad about myself. I was watching and listening to low vibe media, and I would notice the impact it had on my mood, and I would carry it with me throughout the day. So I just went through and I cleaned everything out, and I followed things like art, listened to songs that were more positive in messages, watched cooking shows, things that would, make me feel better at the end of the day rather than just low vibe, bad about myself, erasing all the negativity that I have control over. If it does nothing to enhance my life or make me a better person, I'm gonna remove it in the way that I can control. So I encourage you to go through your social media, the music you listen to, and the types of TV shows that you watch, and really think about it. And does it impact your mood? Is it positive or negative? Because you do have the control to change that and only consume things that make more of a positive impact on your life. The next thing is breathing, breath work. This is all of these are free, but extremely underrated way to regulate your nervous system. Take a few moments and do a body scan. Notice the way you're breathing right now. Is it fast and shallow? A lot of the times when we're not thinking about it, we're not taking full, deep, and intentional breaths. Slow down. By slowing down and taking those deep, intentional breaths, we're teaching our body to be in the moment and be present. We're not focused on the future or fixated on the past. We're slowing down and focusing just on our breath, because that's the only thing that's real right now, is where we are in this moment and just breathing. Your nervous system will in turn slow down, reducing anxiety. You'll feel more calm. There are so many different breathwork techniques out there, so feel free to research them and figure out which one that you like the most. For me, I really like box breathing. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4 again. So we're breathing like in a box. I learned this back in therapy many years ago, and it's something I still refer to today because it's very effective for me. But yeah, there's a lot of different, who would have thought there's so many different ways to breathe? But yeah, there's a lot out there. Do this throughout the day or whenever you feel anxious, and remind yourself as you breathe that in this moment, everything is fine. The third thing is finding small moments of gratitude. And I mean small moments as in like everything. We're retraining our brain to find the joy in everything. A lot of times we're so focused on the things we don't have or the things that we want, and we lose sight of what we already have. Reframing things like, instead of I have to go to work, I get to go to work because it provides me with this paycheck to feed myself, go out to eat, for this roof over my head, to put gas in my car. I'm so grateful for this job. You're surrounded by so many little luxuries in life that we forget that they are luxuries. So many people would wish to have the life that you have, to even have a job. I don't want it to be about comparing yourself to those who are maybe less fortunate, to invalidate your feelings. But but it's just to remind ourselves that we do have so much to be grateful for. Your mood and your outlook will shift over time. The fourth thing that I did was create a list of hobbies and things that I wanted to learn about. Staying stagnant in life can lead us to feeling stuck, unmotivated, like we have no purpose. And for me, when I felt like I have no purpose, it just kept me in a negative mindset. Like I'm just here trying to make it day by day, living a life with no meaning. So I wanted to add meaning in my life, basically, I think is the goal of this. What have you always wanted to learn about? What sparks some excitement for you? Make a whole list so when you find yourself like, I don't know, doom scrolling or like you have nothing else to do that day, we can refer to this list. Keeping your mind sharp and focused really broadens your horizons and gets us in that growth mindset. Like examples of what I put on mine, it's like learning different breathwork techniques, baking something new, putting down books that I wanted to read, both for self-development and also just for fun, journaling, meditation, going for a walk. I wanted to learn about like Akashic records, just random things like that. There's literally so many options. It could be anything in this world, just something that expands your mind pretty much. Let's learn something new. Let's develop a new skill, find a new hobby. Let's get our fulfillment and purpose in life again. Let's make life fun. This list can be your best friend because when you're overwhelmed or sad or anxious or depressed, the last thing you want to do is sit there and think, what should I do instead? You'll have this list handy, so you won't have to sit there and like think too hard. Just have this list to refer to and pick something. Have a big list of variety, so that way in different situations you have different things to pick. The very last thing that I did is visualization. There's a reason that top athletes are told to visualize themselves, making that goal, or what are other sports things, hitting it out of the park. I don't know, but not even just top athletes. When I was in track in high school, my coach had me visualize. I did high jump, like running and going over the bar and clearing it. There's a reason that they're told to do this, because you're training your body to get used to that feeling. You're more likely to succeed at it. So I started visualizing good things before I go to bed. It's like the best way to do this visualization type of meditation thing, especially if you're busy and you have no other time in your day to like maybe take out and do a meditation visualization type thing. It may seem like you're just imagining things, but we're training ourselves. Don't underestimate the power of visualization. Don't do it. Your brain doesn't know the difference. Your brain is smart, but it's also kind of simple in that way. It can't tell what you're feeding it if it's reality or not. So feed it good stuff. So be very intentional with it and be consistent with it, and let the good feelings like consume you as you fall asleep. Anyways, these are the habits. They are small but mighty. You can do them every day, and the best part is you can do them for free. They're just very accessible. These are things that you can do without taking any extra time out of your day. If you're busy, if you really can't make a morning routine or an evening routine, these are just things throughout the day you can do while you're doing something else, like driving. So I don't have a journaling prompt today, but instead it is just encouraging you right after this video to, let's start with number 1 and curate your environment. So I encourage you to go through your Instagram, your Facebook, your TikTok, whatever, and just unfollow any account that does not add value to your life or doesn't make you feel good, and instead start filling it with good and positive pages, channels, whatever. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope these small habits are helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any mental health habits of your own. See you next time.